Democrats on Capitol Hill are now renewing their calls for gun control. President Joe Biden wants Congress to act and quickly pass legislation that would ban assault rifles and large capacity magazines.
Republicans, though, are against that measure. Our D.C. correspondent Raquel Martin is joining us live on this. Raquel, any potential Congress could take action on this soon?
Good morning. Well, Congress remains staunchly divided when it comes to gun control measures. We know that Republicans nearly unilaterally say that those proposals that Democrats have put forward go too far and they're uninterested in moving forward.
This is not and should not be a partisan issue. This is an American issue.
Following two deadly back-to-back mass shootings within a week's time, President Joe Biden is demanding Congress hurry and pass gun control measures.
It will save lives, American lives.
But legislative action remains an uphill battle on Capitol Hill.
Every time there's a shooting, we play this ridiculous theater.
At a Senate hearing Tuesday, Texas Republican Senator Ted Cruz said two pending bills designed to expand background checks for gun sales won't solve the bigger problem.
Would do nothing to stop these murders.
What we really have a problem in this country is a mental health problem.
Kansas Republican Senator Roger Marshall says the efforts would punish law-abiding gun owners.
I really think that these have no chance of going forward.
The House already passed the plans earlier this month with the support of a handful of Republicans. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, who lacks the votes in the Senate, is promising to hold a debate.
I've said that, and it will happen.
Illinois Senator Dick Durbin says the time to act is overdue.
Universal background checks are not only supported by 90% of Americans, but a majority of gun owners.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says the White House is considering a range of executive actions to tackle gun violence. Such action would not require the approval of Congress. And it's not just Republicans who are opposed to Democrats' plans. We know that Democratic Senator Joe Manchin out of West Virginia, who's also a moderate, said he would vote against Democrats' plans to expand background checks. He instead is proposing his own background check legislation, one he believes could garner bipartisan support. For now in Washington, Raquel Martin, back to you.